Hey everyone, just coming in. Sorry, it's just been a long day. I completely forgot to switch over to the thing. And to answer your question, Payne, the music is just part of the sound pack that I have running. Fax sound pack. Uh, oh, that's it. This is the end of the server. The last day we'll be doing this. The server expires tomorrow at midnight. Forgot I had the katana of the ancients. Mana prosperous dirt type, Marable Vizu in its sharpest. Yeah, that is true. $60 less. In all honesty, I'd rather not see it go. I've been enjoying it. Also, I need to go look up some. Nope, you're still active. I hate that. What I'm looking for. Mechanism. Alrighty. Sorry, I was answering a question about something. I'm sorry. I'm not all here. Give me a moment. If any ingots ain't worth that much, can you still keep the server save file though? But does it really useful if you're the only one playing? Yeah, I mean I could. I have complete access to all files. I could fully back it up. I'm just kind of thinking like we could save the money. Like, let's put it this way: I can make a Terraria server for about, I mean, just myself paying for it for the amount of for the same amount of money that I pay for this Minecraft server for all of us to use. Just my cut of the server, I can afford to pay a server for all of us plus y'all to join in on a Terraria server. That is just how. That's like, this is $60 and it uses up so much resources, and Terraria doesn't use nearly that. So at least I'll have something to use whenever Terraria comes out for all of us to play together. Yeah, Minecraft, like this server that I'm running right here uses 12 gigabytes of RAM, and I can max it out 100% with all three of us playing. 12 gigs. That is expensive. Okay. So, since we were last on, I did a few questing. I got a few things working. Got a few things made up. I even went and made the larger storage drives. Oh, and how was Dungeon Defenders? Is it worth playing for the three of us to get in? Maybe Strange or Amy or Fox if I can convince one of them to play it. I can't afford to locally host, not whenever my max upload's only 10 gigabits. I mean 10 megabits, sorry, not gigabits, I wish. Um it's with only 10 megabits per second. I could host maybe me and Strange, but people in Europe and with Amy and Fox in Australia, there'd be no real good connection. It's pretty bad. You don't have that here unless you're a business. And even then, you still run into the issue of latency. And latency is enormous. The reason why this works is because they have their own internal lines not being being skewed and used by other ISPs. It's just direct connection between them and a line across to us to Oceania. Well, technically, it goes from here You go from the servers hosted in Washington straight across to Hong Kong and then down to Australia. And there's no other ISPs or anything else in the way, so they only have like 150 to 200 ms ping, which is dramatically better than if I use, let's say, another type of host or did it via my own, where they'd have anywhere from 300 to 500 ms ping, which isn't good. But I do plan to maybe one day host another server if I can convince Amy and Fox and Strange to join in. Hopefully they will. I would not mind doing a Terraria server. Just all of us together playing. Anywho, since you were last in, I made 2 of the 256k storage drives, and they are still filling up rather fast. How is my ore? I still have thousands of ore. Are you kidding? There's so much ore. What happened? Oh, power. Forgot, at night I still lose power. And in the daytime it fills up rapidly. So 3.2 will turn into 6.4. Huh? Oh. Derp. So how have y'all been doing today? How much OBM is there? 3.3, so 6.6. I don't even know if my chat's working. Guess I should check that, shouldn't I? What do you mean mouse doesn't hover any slot? I'm confused. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually rather interested in playing it myself. It's basically it's like similar to Orcs Must Die, and I love Orcs Must Die, and I wouldn't mind playing that with y'all, but it's not free. So this one's free and all of us can get together. So if you're up for it and I can maybe convince Strange or after I get done with the stream and tonight I'm gonna sleep. It's been a hell of a day. Things are just yeah. No offense to y'all, just after this stream I'm going to bed. Just sleep. But we'll see about another day. Like tomorrow. After tomorrow's stream, what is tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Colony Day or Shopkeep Day? I can't remember. Oh, Moonlighter. So tomorrow will be Moonlighter. See how far we can get that and start working on the broom only run. Or at least killing the bosses with the broom. The day after that, it's colony simulation, so we'll be doing Universe Sim. If we reach the end of Universe Sim, I'll start a colony in Oxygen Not Included. Yeah, I know. Came close last time. I just need to focus a little more. Um, then I have, well, that was Thursday that we have, no, Wednesday is Colony. What's Thursday is Thousand Arms, if I'm not mistaken, Retro. What do I work Thursday? Thursday I might have to do some finagling with. Uh, uh, Thursday's a 6 to midnight, so Moonlighter might have to be delayed till Friday because Friday I don't work, but then I work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday straight through. God, those will have to be late night streams. Week after that I'm off. Let's see, then I'm off Tuesday, then I'm off Wednesday, then I have to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Then I don't know after that. It's always something, so much work. Steve, what are you doing? Where are you trying to go? You can't be hungry, you have grass everywhere. Yeah. For as long as I have it anyway. This world's kind of lonely now, to being the last person who constantly logs in. Just seeing all that there is, it feels lonely. Hmm. Look at all that fluid. That fluid. All of that fluid. I'm doing Moonlighter tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I can do Moonlighter. It's Thousand Arms. Thousand Arms might get delayed to Friday. It all depends, unless you're okay with a late night Thousand Arms stream, which means that it won't be because I don't get off until midnight. It would be around 1 in the morning my time, whatever the hell time that is for y'all, before I could stream it. You gotta admit, these worlds did generate quite awesomely. And then you get like a little cove here with the pirate ship. Did we already loot this? We did not. Yoink. Give me all that. Well, there's definitely enemies beneath me. Oh, hi there. Yep. Hey, look, a block of gold. That's where you hid your treasure. I mean, we can look into the Dungeon Defenders tomorrow after the stream. I'm completely okay with that, or before the stream. I mean, I'm thinking of moving Wednesday, or like moving the days around, because I'm always going to have Wednesday off, and most of the time I'll have Tuesday off. So having like uh community day on a day in which I'm guaranteed to have off works best. Hi there, little horsey. Not horsey, good god. Hippogriff. You just killed yourself. It's still kind of sad that this is the last stream we're doing. I'm not even doing quests. I should be doing quests. I'm just kind of meh. Oh, Amy's been here. Ooh. And I've been to here. I remember this one. Yeah, it's thing is it was fun. It still is fun to me. It's just it's gotten really complicated and we all have work and lives and things to good god, look at this place. Oh, that would have been an awesome house. No, that's a mine shaft setup. I like this. I don't think I would have settled down here because of it being a mine shaft, but the front of it looked awesome. Part of me kind of wishes Amy and Strange were on as well if we said goodbye to the place, but Amy's doing what she's gonna do, and I think Strange is at work. So, you know, there's that. Is that a bedrock? Where? Nope, but it leads to a dungeon. Part of me wants to go far away and then set up another nuke. And just set it. Ooh, there should be a dragon nearby. And do I have my rifle? I do not. Let's not stay around here because a dragon can still kill me. Yeah, it's like games like this where things just progress and they look so awesome and you all work so hard and there's so much camaraderie and things are awesome. But over time, things just slowly change and die. It's just how it works. Doesn't make it any less sad, but that's how it works. Yeah, it's kind of like how it was in Mabinogi back in its grand day for me and my allies. We spent ages, and I mean straight up ages, hours upon hours, hundreds of thousands of hours total combined. Not a joke, because our guild was comprised of old members, or hi. I don't want your gold. Goodbye. It was comprised basically of old guard players who have spent, well, forever in the game and in the world doing so much, each of us having minimum 2,000 hours in the game. And over time, we got older. Some of us got jobs, graduated high school, went to college. Some of us had kids. One of them started his own software engineering firm. Our guild leader ended up going overseas and dying in a war, so there's that. Our assistant guild leader ended up getting married and has 3 kids now, so we still talk from time to time, but not as much as we used to. I don't know where half the guild went. Our bard is me. I'm the guy who came in and did music and played and did things for us while we did events and was very good supporter. The three people I always teamed up with, one of them was arrested for drug possession in the US, and he's serving a 15-year sentence for a dime bag of marijuana, which is absolute horrendously horrible. I mean, it's, yeah, 15 because he's black. Welcome to America. That same thing would have gone to a Caucasian and it would, or a white, and it would have been a like maybe a community service or a fine. They gave him 15 years. He tried to appeal it, but every court, in the court of appeals, even turned it down. Said, "Oh no, you are guilty of possession. This is this and this is that," and it's just, it's stupid. It's not. It's kind of that, but it's also just sheer racism. I think I broke the server. I don't think it can keep up with just how far I went. But the girl in our group who was our she was our uh what was it called? She was kind of like, I was a fighter on my main and a bard slash mage on my alt. He was a warrior, which dealt mostly in swords, axes, shields, and a trader. So he did a lot of ducat trading for easy gold, which supplied us with our stuff. She was a healer and a support character with really good archery setup, so that even as a human, she could outdo elves in shooting. And she moved back to her home country, which apparently blocks it is in China, but apparently it blocks a US IP connection for her game, for the game, so she couldn't join without routing through a um uh basically without spoofing her IP, and she just couldn't do it. So that's where she went. So, and then the, yeah, VPN, thank you. The third person is a the third person, the hell hit me. Get back in the water. Seriously. Freaking sea serpent. Want to go? I'll go. Let's go. Come on. Fucking free willied me. I didn't expect that. But and then our last person was the assistant guild leader, the one who ended up having kids. Yeah, with my armor on, I have water breathing. It's a full supremium set, so while it gives me flight, it also gives me all the bonuses of all the armor before, like water breathing, extra HP, and step assist. The hell are you? That's interesting. That's an underwater city. I'm just trying to fly far away. I'm just gonna set off another. Okay then. Um, but we haven't talked in forever. I don't know where you're going, but it's not the ocean. And I'm dead. And I'm gonna have to go into creative just to get my stuff back. But yeah, that was my group, and they're all gone now. Each of us has dumped about between 2.5 and 4,000 um hours into Mabinogi. I was about 3.2, and it's gone now. It will never be back. Like the game, it's. Excuse me, do what? Why is my grave down there? So you dropped it down into a cavern. Why? Huh. Oh, there's yellow right down here too. That's nice. A tree. And oil. Okay, dokie then. Let's get out of here. Certus quartz is. I guess I've never generated this chunk before because Certus quartz is new in this world. Yep. But each one of us went our own way, did our own thing, and next thing you know, it's just gone. It is really sad though, because like every time you go through it, you think, well, I've done this before. It's not that big of a deal. But every time you go through it, you're kind of just like, it hurts. You look back and you just feel like all that is, there's good memories, but you look back and you're kind of just like, I kind of wish that it could have gone on longer. Fly FF, Mabinogi, Vindictus, uh, um, God, there were so many. Maple Story. I remember Adventure Quest being in a forum-based group with Adventure Quest, and I would, excuse you, did you just randomly die? Yeah, that hurts too. Like this. Hello, Edge of the World. But yeah, it's like in Mabinogi, I was one of only 4 people who regularly logged in. I logged in like 3 days ago just to check it out. And there is still one person in our guild who still plays, and he said he only comes on to beat the new content, then logs back off. He said he could go sometimes a year without playing. And I haven't really played it either. Same with Vindictus. There's so much new content and story. Maple Story still getting some updates, but they're transitioning over to Maple Story 2, so it's probably going to be dead soon. Adventure Quest is still around. I just don't remember my login information. And I would lose all, like, I was Guardian of the Ethereal Realm. I had been playing for so long and got so good that I was named a clan leader. And that clan, as a clan, we beat all the other clans in our group, and we claimed the realm of Etheria. But that's gone too. What the heck is this? Ooh. This is nice. I would have loved to build a house in this. Snuggles. That would have been a really nice house, but like docks on the side. I'm trying to get about 10,000 blocks away from home. Apparently I'm only like 8,000 away. But yeah, they're all, and there's a game that I used to play called PSO, Fantasy Star Online. Oh, that was a fun game, especially PlayStation Online Blue. I mean, Fantasy Star Online Blue Burst. I know I can, but I'm not going to. Fantasy Star Online Blue Burst used to play on the shit hacks. Ooh, hello. What are you? Are those blazes? They are blazes. Hi, bye. Um, used to play on the shit hack server with them and a bunch of people, and we did so good until the shit hack server went down. And the shit hack server was a fan made server. Like they built it from the ground up, not using Sega files, and it was on fire. Ah. And they got shut down by a cease and desist. However, they were then, after Sony stopped their official PlayStation, I mean their Phantasy Star Online Blueburst, they actually gave them the legitimate server files and said, okay, there's no user information here, it's all been scrubbed, but congratulations, you can run it, we're not going to stop you. And so it came back up, but they never returned. Like I made sure to keep my old username, and I looked for theirs. And I finally got in contact with them, and they said that after they lost it all, they decided not to go back. They lost a few thousand hours themselves in that game. God, now I'm reminiscing and feeling bad about it. Hello? What's over here? Ooh. Okay, then. Ooh. I know, right? I should have done more exploring. Okay, I should be far enough away now. This explosion shouldn't harm our base. I'll put it right here and wipe out a mountain. Okay, so you're gonna get on my nerves. Yeah, I am. Enough with the reminiscing. We're about to have fun and blow something up. Oh, that's why I thought there's some lag. It's still rendering out. Did you just replace the water with lava? Really? Okay, so what do I need? To blow this place the F up. But I know I'm not going to need a draconic reaction core. Sorry, I'm pulling up a guide on how to make a draconic reactor. I don't know. It does not have antimatter. Alrighty, so Alright, nuclear reactor. You're not the core where you want the center of your reactor to be. This is where you actually action would take place. So, what do you think? Right here should be good? That should be the center of the reaction. That should be a good place. I'm just going to drop that here. Okay, now I can get rid of you. Now, next you take 4 reactor stabilizers and place them in a ring around the core. Recommended this being 5 blocks. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they need to be reactor stabilizers. Okay. What did that really? Okay, innocent ring of the reactor. An energy injector on one side that doesn't have reactor stabilizer. Oh, I did that wrong. Whoops. Now if I click you, it should say offline. Yep. Trust me, this is about as exciting as this is gonna get. Well, for a little bit. Now you need to place an energy injector on one of the sides of the core that doesn't have a reactor, so I need an energy injector. So I need to move it 5 blocks away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then injector. There we go. Now, Okay. So, now, I go to you. This is like in-game stuff, by the way. They're just going straight to it to say this is how we're gonna, you know, enjoy the end of this world. Good God, you got big fast, didn't you? Alrighty, so there we go. I think. Or not. No such thing. Okay, so I need batteries. And levers. There we go. Payment field is rising. Energy saturation is going up. And now we begin the death. I mean, the thing is, there is a way to make this 100% safe, but a lot of people pop these into other dimensions or make an RF tool dimension. And it's like, drop this into that, because this will wipe out all of this. I'm just hoping I got far enough away from home. And there's a dragon over there. He's not going to like this. He might not be happy his home is about to be nuked. It's still warming up. Activate. Containment field is at maximum. Because I want to watch it. I want to be right on top of it. Energy saturation's going up. Core temperature's going up. It's currently generating not a lot of energy. We're waiting on energy saturation to get high enough. Once energy saturation gets up, I forgot how high, fuel conversion starts going up, and then the core temperature should go up. I think it's 80% saturation that it starts. That or I have too much energy going into my containment field. That's also a possibility. This is a rather complex thing. You're supposed to use flux gates on the reactor stabilizer and keep it around 4 to 5 clicks, and then have a potentiometer linked to that, and then flux gate, then potentiometer, and then your energy source, and then that would immediately apply energy to your containment unit, and this being the injector would constantly put energy in. Right now I have solar panels that generate more energy than this, but at its max, if done right, would generate around 1 billion RF a tick. It is the in-game item for generating energy. But your core temperature has to go up, your saturation needs to stay stable, and then your fuel conversion needs to go up. Yeah, well, I didn't go full on. I'm just letting it process so I can make it go nuclear. Because it would blow the fuck up. If you don't give it enough energy, you can, or if you run out of RF at any point, because you're supposed to take some of the energy it has and redirect it back into it so that it can contain itself, and then you just get the excess as your own power. But if you're not far enough along, you don't have a way to move that much flux. That's too much work. Energy saturation is at 96. Containment field is fine. Core temperature is still dropping. I wonder if it shuts off if it gets too cold. Yeah, I'm trying to see what happens if I get it to 100% if it starts warming up. If not, I'm probably going to have to take off the... I might just break the containment field and run. I kind of wanted to see it done right and actually working. Ow. Yeah, but if you want to see it from a distance, you have to run. Screw it. We're gonna make it go boom. Observe. If that isn't menacing, nothing is. Explosion imminent. Core temperature rising. Emergency shield reserve is now active, but it won't last long. There is no way to stop the overload. The stabilizers are fried. I suggest you run. This is just downright imminent sounding, isn't it? Well, yeah, it's having to calculate based off of the energy saturation level meets the fuel conversion level, which fuel conversion is shit. Energy saturation is high. Temperature is going up. Once core temperature reaches like 5,500, I think it starts giving you a countdown. It might be higher than that. Nope. We're looking at the sun now. "93 seconds. Look at the moon. You see how the world is skipping? It's already doing the part of the calculation is it trying to calculate the explosion range, block damage, all of that. It's trying to process everything. We're gonna keep it slightly in range as we watch the sun go nuclear. This is how I'm pretty much ending it. It's a pretty short stream, I know, but I can't handle render distance max. I'd crash out the moment the thing exploded. This is as far away as I can get and still see it. The music kind of fits, don't it? Oh, if only the moon would perfectly line up with it the moment it exploded, it'd be perfect. Oh, and it's saved right before it goes boom. So no matter what, there's no going back now. You know, I could fly up right now and break it and it wouldn't explode. This is a very long 90 seconds, you know that? I'm eating Pringles, by the way. Oh, it's starting to do the render. There's a village behind me. Look on the map, you can see the village next to the water's edge. It's not going to be there in a moment. Okay, how long is this going to take? It had to have been more than 90 seconds. It's gotten rather huge, I'll give it that. Oh, look, a meteor. A big-ass meteor. Oh, server resources just jumped up. Now calculating. Yep, it's about to blow. "90 more seconds, Mom." 90 hours later. Okay, did something go wrong? Let me go find out real quick. Oh shit, look at it. It reset. Oh. Because I got out of render range, it reset. Like, it unloaded the chunk. Two for effect. Hey, Village, I'm sorry, you're not going to exist for much longer. Can I still hear it? Holy shit, you can still hear it this far away. Definitely morning time. I agree. Amazing Grace. And have Amazing Grace play as the world slowly deletes itself. Could you imagine someone who actually had a powerful enough server to handle this explosion without ever lagging, without ever causing any issues? Could you imagine how much resources that would take? Hey, reactor, go nuclear already. You're ruining my end. There it is. I just shat myself. Boom. The music. I'm pretty certain there was a mountain there a moment ago. Holy shit. I think my server's gonna have a heart attack, just so you know. My heart hurts. Look at all that blazing pyrethrum. Holy crap. Is that really blazing pyrethrum? That is. You lived. Why did it blow up that way? And there it goes. Holy crap! It's like multiple explosions were set off. Some of these blocks survived. Some of them didn't. Why? It just tore entire chunks out of the world, like... Anything that's not on his delete list, it doesn't delete, but... It's like, look at it, it's like striations, like... Yeah, like waves, almost like as if it just carved a hole. Like, you can see where it ended. It blew the leaves off the fucking trees. Oh, the swamp survived. Look, there's blazing pyrethrum right here. It just, like, melted everything. Holy crap. The map doesn't even want to render at all. It's so bad. A bomb expressed its artistic nature, all right. Jesus. Look at that. Waterfalls, or blazing pyrethrum falls, destabilized redstone in lava. Jesus. I wonder why it blew up like that. That's the place we said would make a nice home for me. It survived. It just like wiped out sides of mountains and gouged out holes. I think what happened is the server couldn't process all the blocks being destroyed. I don't think it could process it all quick enough, and it just, if it couldn't get it done in the calculation time limit, it just didn't. I like the look of this. Green heart wood planks. Like, look at this village. There's the vanilla dungeon down there. But have you noticed, this is where we originally planted the bomb. Look at it. It actually, this is where we put the bomb, right here. Hey look, a rot knot. If this is like a war zone to you or what? But you see how this one turned out? Like, can I hit J and it show me? No. Why won't you show me? Follow. This is what the blast zone looks like. Like, that is amazing looking. But we see this, and yet we see this one, but then there's this one. This was the first nuke that me and Strange set off. What was the difference? What did we do differently that made this? Like, you see how clean that one looks in comparison. You might be right. We did put this one at sea level. We put the one here at 64. The other one was up at like, what, 80 something? I like how some of the chunks could not be processed fast enough, and so you get this. Bloop, bloop. Oh no, there was a mountain next to us right here. These were all mountains. We just erased them. They just don't exist anymore. Like, it hit this wall here and then kept pushing forward, as you can see. But this is where the mountains were. And the weird thing is, if you look down, it cut into it. Like, it went into the actual structure. Look at that pirate ship sailing to the end of the world. Probably. It's like reaching the edge of the world. That is also possible. They did update that. That was a good way to send it off. At least my house is still safe. That I don't know. I don't know if I should you know what? I'm gonna try. Uh-oh. I didn't make a map as to where the hell I was. One of the other nuclear bombs we set off. You know what? Oh. I'll look for a very flat, open area. Oh, I think I found it. And there's a meteor sitting here. Your village barely survived. Let's render you out. We're gonna build this right on top of a meteor. You want it inside the meteor? I mean, I can. Or inside one of the okay. Just let me get done rendering out all this extra space. Hmm. I'll put it right here inside of this thing. There we go. Oh, that's creepy as fuck. Whoops. One. What am I doing there? I'm just, signing your eviction notice or, your death certificate, whichever you prefer to hear. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to trade a reactor for 2 emeralds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Imagine if that was actually a trade. Just like suddenly he like, look, I need you to think about what you're doing. I'll trade you 3 emeralds not to do it. Or if you do it, I'll trade you 5 emeralds to let me escape. 5 of them. Can you believe it? Beep, you're drunk. Get off the house. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was going to happen if I turn this on with this stuff in the way? Okay, so now need to put on flux gates. I mean, you've got a point. Like what? Why not just try to let it blow, or why not try getting perfect yield? Something here had a miscellaneous item bag. That's weird, to say the least. I'm not doing 2 of them. I'm just trying again, just to see if maybe it's something to deal with, What, the core? You can't launch the core. It's rooted into the ground. It doesn't move. I used to do that with black holes in one of the mods I used to play. That was fun. Like you would, if you got 2 black holes too close together, they'd start orbiting each other, and they would slingshot one of them off into a random location, and if you followed it, you would just see giant tunnels through the world. You can? I don't know. Probably. How's it going? You're joining us as we're about to end the existence of this village. Calling it this server's last day is today, so I figured I might as well have a little fun with it, and then we're probably going to move on to something else. Hey Elvis. It's just that it's been going on for a while. I'm the last one playing it, so there's no point in having the server, and maybe one day I'll return to it, just not today. That sounded interesting. What was all that hissing? Oh shit. Is it deleting the blocks? Jesus, you're annoying. Yep. As it expands, it destroys what's around it. Holy crap. Alrighty. Activating. That, my friend, is a draconic reactor. And when they go boom, they go boom. Temperature is still rising. Fuel conversion rate is dropping. Yep, it is from draconic whatever. Alright, so temperature is dropping. That's what I'm trying, man. Temperature is falling. Conversion, I don't remember how this works. Hold on, let me pull up a guide. Blocks filling for the film had noticed the girl was about to hit the door. Fully powered up, worth noting that some minor information to you. I will first. Alright, so no matter what you do, it always has the same explosion size. I just looked it up. So, there we go. We're gonna make things explode. Explosion imminent. Hey dude, with your creepy face, you're gonna want to run. You're gonna want to run really fast and really far. I can fly away. You can't. This poor village. Everybody, I want you to take a moment. Press F if you want to. Pray. It's expanding so fast. I want you to pray for these people. Press F. Elvis, don't look at the sun. It hurts. How long until detonation? 130 seconds. You got the right idea. Keep going. Don't stop. Run. Why rob them? I'm gonna rob them of their souls soon enough. But, you know, just for giggles. I'm sorry. You shouldn't suffer this fate. Elvis alone will suffer this fate. 90 seconds and counting. Let's back up some. Not a lot because I don't have a chunk loader down. Elvis, you're gonna want to run, dude. Okay, everyone, remember, if you don't want to have your eardrums exploded, turn down your volume. I don't have a second heart to give you. You can't make two apparently in close proximity. If you destroy one, it deletes the second one when the first one gets done because it uses the delete command to make the whole. Here we go. In the final 40 seconds. Hopefully, since this one's closer to the ground, it'll do more damage. Then again, we're at Y91. I don't think it goes all the way down. Damn. Like use a breaker so that it breaks both of them the moment it gets a redstone signal. I gotcha. But I can't do too anymore because if we do come back to this game, to this world, I don't want there to be nuke holes everywhere. This might be my last nuke. It broke another piece. It's boom. Well then, Mad Undertaker, you're dead. Was vaporized by a high energy fusion explosion. Aw, it wasn't so bad. Yeah, it has to be built further down. That's what I'm thinking I'm about to do. So where was the village again? Over here. Because I can't stand for this. This is not good enough. Here we go. No, that wasn't that bad, man. You're about to see bad. Alrighty, so 1, 2. Of course, I'd find a cave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th one, I'm placing this. Okay, so here you go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you need the original containment field for it to boot up, but after that, no, you can just rip it right off. But like I said, it explodes. Containment is used there to keep it in place and to get it to the right temperature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, shit. Two, 3, 5. Then I need the creative energy blocks. Here we go. I want to see how this looks on the surface though, whenever it goes. So we're gonna get it up to the right temperature. So after 3000, if you break anything, it goes into crazy mode. Alright, in other words, 80% containment or energy saturation should also work. Containment field is failing. Yeah, you can. It is possible, but I'm not setting it up correctly. I'm just setting it up for meltdown. I mean, for me to break it and go nuclear. Thing is, you're supposed to control the containment field so that it goes lower to allow more heat in. I just don't do that. Now the field is dropping faster and faster. The heat should start slowly stop the drop and then start increasing at some point. Or not, it'll just speed up for whatever reason. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, there's a wasteland up here. And now we watch. Oh, I'm disappointed that meteor survived the last blast. At least even its crater fully survived. Pringles. Yum, 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 yum. I don't care if it's loud, I don't care if you get mad at me. It's Pringles and they're good. It doesn't matter, I broke one, that's all it took. Come on, blow up. We ain't got all day, we got people waiting to watch this crater. And once this crater's formed, I'm probably ending the stream. Calling it quits on the server, and $60 a month back in mine, Amy, and Strange's pocket. Wow, calm the fuck down. No need to call him a fat fuck. I'm a fat fuck. There's a difference. Is that the nuclear reactor starting to poke through the top there? We got places to be, people to kill. Come on, hurry up. Orcs to demolish. It better not have contained itself. I swear I lower myself down and it just blows up and scares the absolute shit out of me. I'm coming for you. Hey look, part of the village survived. Boom! Jesus! Oh, the server didn't like that. Like, I touched the thing and it went nuke. It scared the crap out of me. So to answer your question, yeah, it's now raining pyrethrum. Like, I can't even really move or turn because of the server and the game trying to process. Hold on, what is this thing doing to me? Is it Alt F3? Pie chart. Shift F3, I'm sorry. The server is not liking this in the least. Yep. Oh my goodness. So, in stock, now that you've seen this nuke where, yep, there it went. The server went down. In stock, what do you think of the yep, server closed, it couldn't handle it. Even the server went down. That's it though, that's the end of the poor thing. We did have some good times. I'm sorry that we Yep, this is the perfect time for the outro. So we're saying goodbye to the Minecraft DDS server. If I'll make a backup of it, and if Amy and Strange ever want to come back, we'll do it. So before we go, I guess we need to understand just what this server is. That would have been a lot more dramatic if the timing was actually right. I'm sorry.
Darling, I'm so dead, I'm dead. Baby, dead, I'm still dead. Dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Now I'm undead. Do you mind if I eat your brains? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Isn't it sad? Isn't it sad? Yeah. But we had our fun. Hopefully next time I'm able to run a server, like, if I can ever afford to run a server like that, I would love to run one that doesn't just include, like, Amy, Fox, Strange. Like, it's fun to play with them. It really is, and I don't regret it ever. But I do want to maybe one day make a server for more people, like maybe the community. You, Eric, the Pain, Eric, Insot, Myru, all these people. You know, if you just want to hop in to play, who knows? I might do that with Terraria. I feel kind of empty now that it's gone. It's kind of just like leaves a little hole in your chest. I will be backing up. I'll be restoring an old backup before I did the nukes. That way, Amy and Strange aren't mad that I nuked parts of the server just for the stream. You know what I mean? I don't know if they would be or not. I just don't want them to be. I enjoyed a lot, and I don't want them to feel like that's just gone in case they ever want to come back to playing the game. But yeah, we'll see where this goes. Well, dude, this is an actual server. It's a dedicated server hosted in LA with I have full control over the RAM allotment. I can change the operating system. I installed the entire admin panels and the control panels and everything by myself. It was a bare metal server, I think is what it's called, 16 gigabytes, and it's a was it a Xenon processor? I don't remember what the processor is, but yeah, it's not too expensive, but it needs to be worth it. I need to know that if I pay for a server this size, because me, Amy, and Strange split this, but whenever we got this server, we thought there were going to be 10 of us playing this game all at the same time. Me, Amy, Strange, Arrogant, and a few others. Yeah, upload speed's my issue. I can't host one myself. I'm limited to 10 megabits per second, and streaming takes 4 to 5 of that, so I can't host one myself. Strange has mentioned that he wouldn't mind hosting a Minecraft server, so I'll see how it goes. But in the end, it was too expensive. It's just too expensive for me, Amy, and Strange to be hosting this, like 27 to $30 a month per person, and then we just don't play it as much as we wish. So next time, if I start a server, I'm gonna try Terraria. Maybe Mondays will become a Terraria day, or for now, Monday's gonna be Community Day. Though I might be changing Community Day to Wednesday and then moving Wednesday's game, which is Colony Survivals or Colony Games, moving that to Mondays. Yeah, pretty much what I'm thinking. Spoiled. My server, the actual server, has 200 megabits per second, but upload and 1 gig download. But and yes, in stock, we're joking. But we'll see. We'll get all this going. We'll get it moving. Tomorrow is Moonlighter. We're trying to take on the final boss of Moonlighter and maybe start the broom run. If I can get an early enough start tomorrow, I want to try with yeah, Google Fiber was amazing. I'm sad it never came to my town. With Eric and Payne. If things work out tomorrow, if I'm up early enough, I wouldn't mind trying Dungeon Defenders 2 with y'all, and we just, as a community thing, just have some fun. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm hyped for Moonlighter 2. Like, when I was dead tired after streaming for 7 hours, I still almost beat the boss. I was just so tired that I couldn't focus, and I was already doing bad. Now I'm gonna do bad for a little bit because I have to get back into the swing of it, but we should be able to take on the boss and win. But yeah, thank y'all for coming in. I'm sorry that it was a shorter stream. It was just us blowing up the world and bringing it to an end. But thank y'all for coming in, and we'll see for next time. Oh, and don't forget, anybody who comes into this stream afterwards, don't forget to come join the Discord. And I wonder if I can do that from here. Thank you. Don't forget to join the Discord because we are currently closing in on the end of a giveaway for Moonlighter, and it's also where you can talk to me in outside of streaming. And for the most part, I try and communicate, though I won't always admit I'm the best at it. But until next time, y'all have a good one. Bye.